Mr. Gannon, you're offering us a sneak preview of your speech.
No, wait. It's not a speech. It's just a... Wait, no sneak preview. All right, you'll hear everything soon enough.
Sir, are you sure you can't just...
Thank you.
Hank.
Hey.
Look, whatever this is, we've been friends for a long time. Good friends. I want you to know I'm behind you. 100%. That'll never change, Hank.
Yeah, thanks, man. Well, I sure hope you still feel that way after this press conference is over. I mean, God knows Rachel didn't stick around. She was too upset.
Still no word on Sheila?
Still no word on Sheila.
So who is this visitor? Probably some heavy Buchanan sent to lean on me.
Now, why would the commission want to do that?
Why, to make my life miserable. Why else?
If this lady tries to strong-arm you, I'd be real surprised. She doesn't look the type.
Clint, I'd really like to go upstairs and be with my family right now.
Well, Sloan is in a bad way. I'm sure you'd like to be upstairs with everybody.
Well, what did you want to talk to me about?
Well, I wanted to let you know, David, that Vicky means a great deal to me. In fact, she means the world to me.
Well, I gathered that.
I made the general a promise. I gave him my word that I would look out for Vicky, make sure that nothing or no one ever harms her.
Well, good. None of us want to see
I
that.
wanted you to know that, David.
Me?
Yes, you. I wanted you to know that I'm going to do my damnedest to live up to my word to the general, and I will be watching out for Vicky.
Almighty God, look on this your servant lying in great weakness, and comfort him with the promise of life everlasting, given in the resurrection of your Son, Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Save your strength, Dad. Please, don't try to talk.
What I need to do. I need to say goodbye. I need to say goodbye.
Same side here.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Because just like you, I'm going to be watching out for Vicky. I want the best for my sister. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do for her.
I'm glad to hear that, David.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to go be with my family. This is a rough time for everyone.
Of course.
David Vickers. You gotta check him out, Clint. There's something fishy about David Vickers. Vicky trusts him. I don't want her to get hurt.
You know, so many times when people die, you don't get the chance to say goodbye. And you think, if only I would have talked to him or told him how I felt, and say goodbye, things might be easier, a little more resolved.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what? It's not better. Things aren't any more resolved. I know Sloan is still gonna die, and my saying goodbye doesn't change that.
Well, maybe not for you, Tina, but I think it does for Sloan. You know? I think it resolves things for him.
Excuse me. Tina, if Vicky needs anything else, would you ask her to let me know?
Yes, I will.
And if she needs to get a hold of me, I'll be at the Banner.
I'll tell her. David, why did Sloan want to see Clint before?
I have no idea.
I never presumed to take your father's place.
We know that, Sloan.
I'm glad, though, that I got to be your stepfather for a little while. You three make any father proud. Be good to each other. Be kind. Especially to Vicky, because she's gonna need you. Your support. Okay? Jessica.
It isn't fair.
I know. Oh. No, it's not fair. We just got to be friends.
I'm gonna miss you.
You're gonna be a beautiful, wonderful woman. And I hope a happy one.
Larry, why don't we leave him alone for a little while, shall we? I'll be back, darling. Thank you for giving him the injection.
Vicky's a little more comfortable. Oh, come here.
God help me.
Here's your grandpa. Hi, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, River.
Come here, honey. Come here.
You and I have to have a talk. Have to have a serious talk. River.
It's okay.
Rachel.
What's the matter? Oh, sweetheart. Oh, I told you I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your father's news must have been such a shock.
He lied. All these years, he's lied.
No. No, he didn't come forward with the knowledge. Sweetie, you got to take a step back here, and I want you to think about what it was like for him back then, all right? Think about it, the war, the politics. He was so young, and he was so scared.
Oh, it doesn't make sense. Dad involved with a murder and a cover-up.
Whoa, time out. Your father was not part of a murder.
He covered it up, didn't he? Come on, any first-year law student knows that that is a crime.
Okay, all right, little miss first-year law student. Now, you listen to me. The police may question you about a crime, and unless the police question you about a crime, it is not a criminal act to keep information to yourself.
But you want to deal with technicalities?
No, I'm dealing with the law, Rachel. The law. Not rumors, not prejudices, not innuendos, Not interpretations, the law. Because a man's life is at stake here, and this man is not a stranger. This man is your father.
I know. And that's what makes it so unbelievable. Mom, you and Dad, I mean, when I was growing up, you two were so, you know, when I didn't know what to do, I would think of you, and I would ask myself, what would they do?
Sweetheart, he thought he was doing the right thing, and then he was so scared, too scared to come forward. We're only human, Ricky.
Mom, you stood for everything that was strong and good. I mean, do you remember how he used to say, never lie? Because one lie leads to another lie. And someone will get hurt.
Yes.
I don't know if I can get past this. Well, I don't know.
Hey, Ben. Good to see you back on your feet again. Sort of. You okay?
Fine, thanks. Good to be standing up again. So, what's the deal? Hank's got the press here and everything.
Good afternoon. Thanks for coming. I'm Hank Gannon, Lantano County District Attorney. I've always been very proud of my job, District Attorney. So I'm very sad to be standing here today. But in the interest of full disclosure, I owe it to the people who elected me into this office to make public the fact that I was, in 1972, at Midwestern University in Chicago, party to a criminal act.
You should be long gone.
Don't worry, I'm going. But before I walk away from the best place and the best friends I've ever known, I want to get something straight with you.
Like what?
First of all, I had nothing to do with your landing here. You did that all by yourself. I swear I never said a word to Hank about what you've been doing to me. And I've never said anything or told anyone about what I know you did to Ben.
You're a very suspicious lady, Sheila. I mean, what makes you think I had anything to do with your brother having an accident on icy roads?
You're smart. You're clever. You're not afraid of anything. You're good, aren't you?
Ooh, sing my praises.
That's why I hate you so much. I hate you and everything that you've done.
And I'll never forget just how far you were willing to go to protect your man. It was very touching, really. But now I got people to see and things to do, so if you don't mind...
That's fine, I'm going. But don't you ever forget how much I love Hank. With all my heart.
Yeah, I could tell.
Because he's an honorable man. That's why I can't see it. I know you showed me the surveillance tape of that break-in. I saw it with my own eyes. But I cannot believe that Hank would have just stood there and watched a man being murdered.
Seeing is believing, baby.
Come on, RJ, just tell me the truth. The game's over, you won. Hank wasn't really there when that guy was killed, was he?
Fool. What's a fool? My kid's a fool? What does that mean? Fool.
Max!
What?
I thought you were over at the spa.
Surprise.
Well, honey, aren't the contractors supposed to be coming about the pool? What are you doing sneaking off here in the middle afternoon consulting tarot cards? That's my job.
I needed to know. Sorry.
You didn't know what exactly?
You know, about our baby.
What's there to know? It's a baby, and it's ours.
What's there to know? We don't know whether it's a boy or a girl, whether it's going to be tall or short or funny or serious or a wildcat or a free spirit. Luna, these are important questions.
We already know everything that's important. It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be loving, and it's going to be happy, because it's born of our love. That's all that matters.
You were right.
I know.
You know,
Oh.
You are so right. You know
I
what?
know.
You are the goddess of right.
Oh,
You are the ruler of rightness.
Oh.
The empress of empirical data. And I love you so much.
Thank you.
Whoa. Ooh.
That's it? That was kind of quick. I like the sort of praise that builds up into something else.
Well, I mean, won't it hurt the baby?
Why, for us to make love?
Huh.
Are you kidding? That'll just bring blessings on our baby.
You're making this up.
I know. I'll do anything to get you into bed.
River, I just wanted to say that I have a wish for you. That you grow up to be a man of character. Strong of heart, as did my sons. Your daddy and Uncle William.
Sloan, I love you.
Well, what are we going to do about your husband?
Let him be jealous. I have grown to love you so much.
I love you, too. And don't cry for me. I have such peace of mind seeing the love you two have for each other. Great peace of mind.
Well, we will honor the Carpenter family name. Nothing will ever come between us.
Andrew. There was a time when you weren't what I had in mind for a son. I wanted a soldier. Boy, did I make a mistake. No imagination. You're a finer man than I could ever have hoped for.
Tough job being a dad.
Yeah.
And a husband. I'm just beginning to figure that one out.
I too.
The critics agree. General Hospital is soaring like no soap in memory. We're talking movie quality work, humor and style triumph.
There is no downtime on this show.
We can't wait to see what this talented team has planned for 95.
All of the bests of 1994 can be summed up in 2 words, General Hospital.
All right! Find out for yourself why everyone is raving about General Hospital, only on ABC Daytime.
You know what? Your father was younger than you are now when he made the choices that he did. Sure, he covered up the truth. But he did it because he felt that the truth of what really happened would probably get distorted. And he was right, wasn't he?
He should have known that it would come out one day.
Oh, sweetheart, he was so young. And his future was so important. And not just to him, to his whole community. He was a black man fighting for radical causes and working within the white establishment world to achieve his goals. He was a symbol to everyone that it was possible to achieve goals this way. He was so brave then. And he's even braver now. Because a lesser man than your father would never be able to do what Hank is doing right this very minute.
You're right. It does take courage. He's opening himself up like this.
Yes. And he needs help. He needs all the help he can get from the people he loves. And he really needs you, Ricky.
Much later, I'd learned, long after I left the president's office, that a guard had been shot to death by one of the warriors. Now, I was not in the room, and I had no knowledge of the shooting, but that does not absolve me of guilt. I was guilty of breaking and entering. And it was wrong not to report to the police what I had learned later about the shooting. A failure that I will regret to the day I draw my last breath. So for now, I'm fully aware that the State Bar may choose to take disciplinary actions against me. Therefore, effective immediately, I'm resigning my position as district attorney.
Do you know who shot the guard?
Why come forward now? What are you speaking
Listen, I can't answer any questions at this time.
Nothing you can tell us this time.
You must be exhausted.
I have something for you. On the table in the box. It's a gift.
More gifts.
Congressional Medal of Honor. Most cherished of all I have. It's yours now. For the courage to stand by me and to love me and to teach me how to love.
It takes no courage to love you. It's as easy as breathing.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I mustn't do this.
Now.
Oh, darling.
I said I was gonna give you everything all my days. There should have been more.
There should have been more, yes.
More. In the morning when you awake, you just say to yourself, Sloan loves me. Sloan is with me.
I promise you. I promise you that you will never leave me. Oh, darling, I want you to hold on to this just a little bit longer. You need it now. You need the courage to let go. It's all right. You can stop fighting. It's all right. You can let go. Come on, let go.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Did you come to defend your ex-husband?
Honey, what are you doing out here? Well, excuse us, please. Excuse us. Come on. I can see why he wanted to keep this thing such a big secret. He's doing great in there, excuse me! He's doing great, especially after Rachel showed up, but... Come on. Listen, I don't see what can save him, though, from these tabloids or from the authorities in Illinois unless he can offer solid proof that he is not an accessory to murder.
We're hoping to prove exactly that.
Who are you looking for?
Look, I did everything that you asked me to do. I'm just looking for one small consolation. Please, was Hank there or not?
Why is this so important?
My God, Archie, can't you just give me this one little thing to walk away with? Please. Tell me Hank wasn't there when that guard was killed. I'll walk away. If you tell me that, I'll just walk away. I'll still walk away and I'll get out of his life forever. Did you doctor that security tape?
Look, tell you what, Sheila. You want to know the truth? Well, hey, look, I'm cool. We're all cool. Now we all know the score.
Somebody's going on a journey.
To be a little more specific.
Somebody we know. Somebody very powerful.
And what?
And
What?
looks like it might be their last journey.
You need to sleep.
I love you.
I love you. I'll read to you, shall I? Darling, do you remember this? It's the first present you ever gave me. And now, good morrow to our waking souls, which watch not one another out of fear. For love, all love of other sights controls, and makes one little room and everywhere. Let sea discoverers to new worlds have gone. Let maps to other worlds on worlds have shown. Let us possess one world. Each hath one and is one. My face in thine eye, thine in mine appears. And true, plain hearts do in the faces rest. Where can we find two better hemispheres without sharp north, without declining west? Whatever dies was not mixed equally. If our two loves be one, or thou and I love so alike that none do slack, none can die.
Now take your hardware and get out.
You okay, miss?
Yes, thank you.
Tim, you gotta hear this. The DA's resigning.
I love my family more than anything in this world. My daughter, my fiance, my extended family of friends and colleagues. They are all so much more precious to me than my career, or even my freedom. And I hope they can at least understand and eventually forgive me.
Tim, you believe that?
What the hell is he doing?
I figured you'd have to ask that question. He's being a man.
Just a few words about your future.
What happens now, Mr. Gannon? Does this basically put an end to your political... Why did you get the skeletons in your closet? What type of structure did you manage? Did you get to the disclosure?
Yeah, I did.
Who's your lawyer anyway?
The best in the business. Listen, Bo, I'm sorry I didn't come clean with you sooner, but I didn't want to put you in a compromising position.
No, I understand. You don't have to apologize to me, Hank. I'm on your side all the way.
Thanks. Richard, you don't know how much it meant to me to see you walk in there after
I do know, because someone made me see how important it was.
I'm glad. So, old-timer, how you doing? I'm gonna be fine. How about you? I'll be fine, too. I've got my daughter right here next to me.
That's right. And that is where I'm going to stay, right by your side.
What will this mean for your future? What made you come forward now? Is this the end of your career in politics, Mr. Gannon? Mr. Gannon, no more, please.
I think Sloan was probably the most stubborn patient I've ever had, including Asa Buchanan.
Taught me to ride a bicycle. I remember the day he let go of the handlebars. He told me to steer. I was fine, you know, until I turned around. I saw he'd let go of the seat, too. As soon as I knew that he wasn't there.
It's over. He's gone.
As all my children's #1 fan, I am inviting you to see what everybody has been talking about for 25 fabulous years.
All My Children 25th Anniversary Special Sunday night.
Look, Ben, I don't know how to make this up to you. Oh, baby. So you heard, huh?
Yes. On the radio. Hank, I can't believe you did this.
Yeah, well, I had to.
Hey, I tried so hard to help you to prevent this from happening. I mean, I was working on proof for you, and I heard the press conference. I am so sorry.
Oh, baby, it's okay. I love you, Shirley. Baby, I love you more than my career, more than my reputation. And I'll never forget what you were willing to do to protect me.
And I'd do it again.
Don't. Now listen, I don't know what's gonna happen now. It could be pretty rocky.
Well, it's a good thing you're going to have me with you.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Well, at least now we won't, RJ won't have any power over us anymore.
Your brother's a stand-up guy. Owned up to his mistakes and is willing to take whatever comes. That takes guts.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of guts Hank's got when push comes to shove. You tell Bob Buchanan I want to see him.
You're kidding.
Nah, not even a little bit. I got something for the commissioner. Tell him I want to see him.
There's something else I need you to do for me.
Shoot.
Turn the files inside out, burn a hole in the databases if you have to.
What am I looking for?
Anything you can find on a man named Vickers. David Vickers.
Thank you, David. My baby. Cassie.
I can't believe he's gone.
I know. Vicky, darling, is there something I can do for you? Oh, no. You and Nigel have been wonderful, thank you. Well, can't I get you something?
No. Actually, I wouldn't mind just being alone for a few minutes, would you?
I'll take care of
Thank you.
everything.
Excuse me.
Madam, excuse the interruption.
It's all right, Nigel.
Did you wish to notify the banner?
Yes, I suppose so.
Allow me to do it for you.
Thank you very much.
Very good, Mrs. Buchanan.
Carpenter.
I'm sorry.
Carpenter. I'm Mrs. Carpenter.
Yes, of course. Mrs. Carpenter.
Heavy rains pulverize Frazier Park, and bad weather sparks a fire at a local hotel. These stories and much more tonight on Eyewitness News at 5 and 6.
Coming up, Lucy gets an unexpected dinner invitation. Don't miss General Hospital following an ABC News brief.